guys, welcome back to my channel. So it is Friday, which means it's a foundation Friday. The foundation I'm going to be talking about today is by Hourglass. It is the new Vanish Liquid Foundation. I was just recently at Sephora, and before I purchased this foundation, I wanted to try it. So they did give me a little sample to bring home and try. You know, it is a very expensive foundation. It's $68 Canadian. So before I kind of drop that kind of money, I want to make sure it's going to work. So yes, I will put a little blurb up right in here that you can just kind of pause and read everything about the foundation. And right there, read that. Take a read. All right. Now that you read that, let's jump right into this tutorial and we'll put it on. And this, I already have it on, so let's see. All right, guys, so I have already moisturized, and for that I use the LMS Pro Collagen Marine Cream. As you all know, I have absolutely been loving this stuff since I received it in, I think it was a BoxyCharm. So now I'm going to prime, and I figured I'd keep it Hourglass for the primer since I'm using the foundation. So I'm using the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. I've got this little guy. So I'm just going to try to get some out. I had to unscrew the top to get some out because it's almost empty. I do really like this primer. It makes my skin feel like amazingly soft. So I'm just going to rub this in all over. Now that the primer's all pressed into my skin, now for the fun part. So I was at Sephora and I really wanted to try this foundation before I bought it. It is the Hourglass Vanish. It is the liquid one. I do have the stick, and I absolutely love the stick foundation. So I have this little guy, just so I can try it. I got mine in the shade Shell. Let's see if I can open it. So I am going to put this on with a brush, and for that I'm going to use the Morphe M439 brush. So I'm just going to start. I'm going to use my finger and just kind of put it on to my face. So they say that a little bit goes a long way, so we're going to start with that. So far, that went on very, very nicely. I'm going to get a little bit more. Just kind of dot it all around my face, my nose. I've got some breakouts happening. So hopefully it covers those. We'll take our trusty brush again. And that is one layer. I think it looks beautiful. I am going to see if it's buildable. So I'm going to dab a little bit in a few spots, like in here where I've got my big pimple. Let's see how it builds. So it seems to build up quite nicely as well. I had no problems building that up at all. The hair sticking to my face. Okay, so I'm going to now set my face. To set my face, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter setting powder. Mine is in the shade Butter. I have been loving this powder. So, I'm going to take some on my IT Cosmetics. What is this? This is the Heavenly Luxe Wand Ball Powder Brush. And I'm just going to go and set my whole face. Okay, so I finished setting my face. I also went in and bronzed and applied some blush. So for my bronzer, I kept it with Hourglass. I used the Ambient Lighting Bronzer in Luminous Bronze Light. This is this little guy. I love this guy. It's so beautiful. And then for blush, I just quickly threw on the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach blush. So let's get a close-up. I think this foundation is sitting beautifully on the skin right now. It has covered the majority of my freckles and that beast right there. So far, I'm loving it. I will be doing some check-ins throughout the day as usual. I'm not going to do the rest of my makeup, like my eyeshadow and stuff this time, because that will be, I'm filming another one here today, which will be up before this. So I will leave that video linked up in here somewhere. You can click on it and it'll bring you to it. But I got the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette and one of the loose highlighters. So I haven't applied a highlighter yet either. So if you want to see that, just click that link that I showed you and it'll bring you there. Anyways, I will be back in a few hours for my first check-in. Alright guys, so it is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I put the foundation on at like 8. So I've had the foundation on for about 5 hours. As you can see, I did the rest of my makeup. If you are interested in this eye look, I will link it up top again for you. Let's talk about the foundation. Everything applied beautifully over top. You can see where my glasses are sitting because I am a glasses wearer. All in all, like the coverage is still there. I don't feel like it's slipping and sliding all over my face. Alright guys, so I'm back with my last check-in. I apologize for the way I ended that last check-in. I didn't realize until I watched the last part of it that I filmed before I came back to do this check-in, and I realized that it just kind of stopped. I'm not sure if my camera stopped or what, but anyways, it's like 8 o'clock, so I've had the foundation on for 12 hours. I'm gonna take off my glasses. You're gonna see some serious glasses marks, but let's just ignore that part. So let me get up close. Like, see, you can see where my glasses sit all day. You can see it has kind of rubbed off around here, but I think that's because that's where these sit and they kind of rub. My cheeks, like all this in here, still looks absolutely beautiful. It's rubbed off on my chin a bit, but I do tend to touch my face. I am getting quite oily in here, my cheeks up in here and in my T-zone and a little bit on my chin. But I mean, that's very normal for me. I always get oily there. All in all, I am quite impressed with the foundation. I definitely think that I will be purchasing it sometime in the future. when I use up a couple bottles, and then I'll have to replace them with something. So I think that one might be one. But until then, I'm going to enjoy this little sample that I did get. I mean, a little bit really does go a long way. And with the amount that they gave me, I'll definitely get, like, I could probably get like a week's worth out of this. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these kinds of videos, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And if you would like to be notified of any upcoming videos, you know you gotta hit the bell. And until next time, guys, I hope you all have a fabulous night or day, whatever it is.